In the past 40 years, along with the industrialization and the urbanization of China, the large-scale rural population moved to cities, and the existing household registration resulted in the education problems of migrant workers' children. After the mid of 1990s, the migrant children's dropout rate increased significantly. They didn't get fair education opportunities. In order to solve their problems, in 1996 and 1998, the State Education Commission issued two regulations, brought the restriction on household registration to a certain extent. Migrant children have ways to enter local schools by law. In 2001, the State Council gave guidelines to mainly managed by the local government and mainly in the full-time public primary and secondary school. Through decision on the reform and the development of basic education. In 2006, point out the local people's government should provide them with equal access to education through the revised education law of the People's Republic of China. In 2010 and 2012, through the National Development Plan, required to study and formulate ways to take the entrance examinations in the local area after the migrant children received a compulsory education, and ensure the right of the migrant children in urban areas to enjoy basic public education services and integrating their educational needs into the local education development plans. Since the implementation of laws and regulations and policies, the children dropout rate gets lower and lower. More and more children can live with their parents together and reduce a lot of problems caused by separation of children and parents, such as juvenile delinquency, violence, psychological trauma, emotional control, life goals, etc. Millions of children have benefited from these laws and policies. At the same time, we can still see the problems existed. For example, the quality of education for migrant children cannot be guaranteed. They have few chances to enter the local good school because requirement to enter these kind of schools is to own a local property, and most of them don't have one. Some children enroll in the special school for migrant workers' children. Teachers are not fixed, and the teaching facilities are not good. The qualities of education cannot be guaranteed. And we notice after entering the urban schools, the geographical, economic, and even accent differences result in the migrant child lack of self-confidence, tiredness of learning, fear, decreased academic performance, and even dropout. And because the college entrance examinations has household registration restrictions, they must go back to their registered province to take the college entrance examination. There is a lot of realistic obstacles for the migrant children to enter a higher local school. For the local school, the capacity of the schools is limited. Usually the local school capacity and teachers are set up according to the local household registration. And most of migrant children live in the urban and rural fringe. The rent is cheap. The local schools has pressures to take so many children in. And for the teacher in the local school, usually the migrant children has poor academic performance. The teachers in local school need to spend more time and energy to teach and care for them. They have more workload. So there will still a long way to solve this problem. It's very complicated. Thank you.